Mr. Speaker, sir, through this appropriation bill, the government seeks authorization from Parliament to spend a large sum, and the Parliament does not normally grant sanctioning this amount. But we have two grievances. One is that this amount, which is so large, it not husbanded properly. In other words, there is a lot of wastage which the government has not been able to stop. Secondly, the most important problems of the country have not received adequate attention of the government. One such problem is the problem of population growth, and for the family planning, the finance minister has allotted in the budget only a sum of rupees 150 crores, which by any standard is very inadequate. Sir, the result of the recent census must have caused a serious concern to the government because we have 130 million people to our population. The density of our population has increased considerably. In some states, the program of family planning has succeeded, while in others, it has not succeeded. It is, in fact, it has gone in the reverse direction. Para. Sir, it is sad that female education and female literacy help in female planning. But unfortunately, this has not been borne out by the results of the census. Sir, actually, female literacy increased by 7%. Male literacy has increased by 5%, and yet our population growth has remained unabated. Para. Hence, resources invested in family planning should not be considered as an expenditure, but it should be considered as an investment. In this connection, may I give you two very interesting findings which have been given by the Indian Foundation for Development. One is a static population takes 12 years to double its per capita income with a growth rate of 5%. If the population growth rate is 2% per year, it will take 23 years. If the gross national product is 4%, it will take 43 years to double. Para. The second finding is this: even now, the number of people living below the poverty line is between 40 to 60%. This foundation says that by the end of the century, when the population would raise up to 1,000 million, 9 out of 10 people would be living below the poverty line. Therefore, this is a very serious matter, and it indicates how urgent this problem is and what should be done. This is a major national problem which cannot be left alone. This has to be tackled quickly. A certain amount of compulsion is inevitable for its success. But this compulsion should come with the popular sanction of parliament and the state assemblies. In this connection, there is a strange and a paradoxical situation. On the one hand, our savings have increased from 13% to 24% in the last decade. On the other hand, we find that the number of people living below the poverty line is increased. What are the specific regions?